Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people, is happening. Northern elders raises alarm over alleged plot to impose state of emergency in the northern states. Says Tinubu is working against the north. He started it with Port Harcourt. So this is what is happening right now, and everybody's watching. You see, and whether you like it or not, things are going to is really acting up because the North is feeling victimized, saying what started with Port Harcourt, Tinubu is planning to extend it to the North because the North is already bringing it out there and making it well known to him that we ain't got your back come 2027 because we're not happy with the current state of things and we're going to say it as it is. And so people are really rejecting, or what will I say now, shaking and asking themselves, hey, what's going on here? So it is what it is. If you have not seen this before, it's becoming really a snowball moment. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Northern elder raises alarm over plot to impose state of emergency in the northern states. Says Tinubu started it with Rivers. That was a trial program. A northern elder and chieftain of the new Nigerian People's Party, Galadima, has alleged that there is a grand design and plot to set up the Kano government such that they could declare a state of emergency in the state. There is a serious setup going on from the All Progressive Congress. Speaking in a video interview with African Independent Television AIT, monitored by our correspondent on Tuesday, April the 8th, Galadima stated that the power that B wants to declare Halaji Mohammed Sanusi II and reinstate the Kano state government. He says they started this with Port Harcourt and they are doing everything possible to ensure that it continue in such. This is what they are doing, and everybody is particularly watching. Whether you like it or not, things are becoming more than you can imagine. The Tinubu's administration, followed with the former governor of the state, are using everything they can to hold Kano State. They want to hold Kano State to ransom. They started it with Port Harcourt, River State, and nobody said anything, or all concerns could not really be addressed. So he knows if he proceed further with Ganduje working against Kano because he lost the state, it's what they are planning, but we will resist them. This is not River State. We will not allow it happen. Everybody is very much aware that the North is against this administration that is not making Nigerians feel the impact of democracy in a positive way. Since Tinubu came, it has been one to another, and they are looking for ways they can, humanly speaking, to hold Nigerians in ransom who do not support or encourage their views. We know this very well, and we can sense and smell the rat. We are ready for them. What they did in Port Harcourt will not be carried out in Kano. We will not allow it. We will resist them to a standstill. So my people, this is exactly what is going on. The elders in Kano State are rising up and are saying a word is enough for the wise. We'll not let this happen. We can already see what Tinubu has started. We'll not allow it go on anymore. You see, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Thank you. God bless you. News, my lovely, wonderful people, is happening. Fubara is an elected governor, does not need to concern himself with who I appoint or not. The sole administrator of River State sends a strong message to, Sim Fubara because of the appointment of 23 local government chairmen he has appointed, of which there has been a political outcry and outrage asking what capacity and what level of power he possesses as a sole administrator, fully being aware and convinced that he was not elected as a democratically elected leader. He was imposed on the people, he was just imposed on the people like in the military regime, which Nigerians have outrightly spoken about. So this is really wrong, and it sends message to Fubara and, supporters saying he's an elected governor. He should just, go through his suspension and not be thinking about this and that. Nigerians have replied him asking, why would you do that? Okay? Why would you do that? Okay? So this is what is happening. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. According to a report by Daily Trust, Justice Adam Mohammed has directed that the head of River State Administrator be summoned to appear before the Federal High Court. The judge made the pronouncement on Monday after reviewing an emergency legal motion posting the state's intent to place on elected individuals in charge of 23 local government area. He emphasized that the response must be justified, why a temporary court order should be issued to halt the move by the sole administrator. The lawsuit was initiated by the Center for Civic Education Initiative led by Courage, representing them in court. Lawyer A.O. Emite forcefully condemned the service and pronounced the appointment of the sole administrator as illegal. However, the sole administrator has responded to Fubara, saying he's the duly elected governor of the state and he should take things with what the federal government has said, serve his suspension rather than businessing himself with appointment of 23 local government chairmen. However, his statement has caused a public outrage, with Nigerians questioning what capacity and power he has to say that to the governor who has not said anything to him. These are all incitement of problem to begin with what Tinubu and Wike has started in a pretense to shut down River State. This is not acceptable. The sole administrator should behave within the power that he has been given as a sole administrator instead of trying to do more than he can. Nigerians are calling and are saying this is not acceptable. This is not acceptable. And if the sole administrator will do anything, he needs to understand, what power and the boundary within which he has gotten. And Nigerians must stand up to the occasion and ensure he does not go, outside his boundary, and everyone should stand up to it. There should be a process in place, a framework within which only he can work. He cannot just do as he chooses, as he pleases, because he wants to do so. So every single individual is particularly watching and waiting patiently to see the next lines of actions as this all is beginning to come up. Please, let's hear your thoughts. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Thank you.